Okay, let's get right into it. We're all chasing that #1 spot on Google, right? But what if I told you the secret isn't some super complex technical hack, but a really, really simple 30-second rule? Today, we're going to break down this user-first idea that might just change how you think about SEO for good.
I mean, if you've ever spent weeks, maybe even months, chasing backlinks or cramming keywords into your articles just to see, well, nothing, you know how frustrating it is. The world of SEO can feel like this endless maze of tips and tricks that don't actually work. But what if we've just been making it way too complicated? Think of ranking #1 on Google like a giant puzzle. You probably have some of the pieces already. You know, your keywords, your great content, maybe a few backlinks here and there. But there's this one crucial piece that so many people miss, and it all has to do with what happens in the first few seconds a person spends on your website. And this really shows you the difference in thinking. The old way, man, it was a grind. It was all about trying to please this mysterious Google algorithm. But this new rule, it completely flips that script. It's not about doing a million little things. It's about doing one thing really well, giving a real person a clear win and doing it fast. So what is this big secret? Well, it all boils down to understanding what Google actually wants. And Google's goal is pretty simple. They want to give their users the best, most helpful answer to their question as fast as humanly possible. If you can help Google do that, they're going to reward you. It's that simple. And here it is, the 30-second rule. It's the simple idea of giving your visitor exactly what they came for. A specific fact, a direct answer, a download link, almost the second they land on your page. No long intros, no fluff, no making them hunt for it. Just immediate, tangible value. And the ripple effect from this one little rule is, wow, it's powerful. When people get what they want right away, they don't hit the back button, so your bounce rate goes down. They might even get curious and stick around to see what else you have, which means your session time goes up. And all of these are just powerful signals telling Google, hey, this page is awesome. People love it. Okay, so the theory sounds great, it makes sense, but how do you actually do it? Let's break this down into 5 really concrete, actionable steps you can start using like today. Here's your playbook. #1 is the most important. Just lead with the answer. Stop burying the good stuff. Then, you can use things like quick find boxes or anchor links to help people jump exactly where they need to go. And yeah, page speed is always important, but that #4, reducing page noise, that's the one we so often forget.
Oh, we've all been here, right? You click on a link, and bam! You're hit with a giant pop-up, a video starts blaring sound in your ear, and ads are covering half the text. That is page noise. It's designed to distract, and all it really does is make you want to leave immediately. It is the exact opposite of a quick win. And now, look at the alternative. So much better. Here, you get the answer you were looking for right at the top. You get a clear next step, a call to action, and that's it. It's clean, it's quiet, it respects your time, and it builds trust in an instant. This is what delivering value in under 30 seconds looks like. This all sounds great in theory, but does it actually, work? Let's take a look at a real-world case study from the source material that put this exact rule to the test. Get this, 25%. After applying these simple principles to just one single page about events in Lagos, their search impressions shot up by 1/4. That is a massive, massive increase in visibility from just focusing on the user's first 30 seconds. And what's really wild is just how simple the changes were. I mean, this wasn't some huge, expensive redesign. They got rid of a slow-loading image, they put the key information, like the time, the price, a map, into a little box right at the top, and they made the booking button clearer. That's all. Tiny tweaks, huge results. So this case study, it really points to a much bigger idea. It's about a fundamental shift in how we should be thinking about SEO. It's really not about a list of tactics anymore. It's about your entire philosophy. And this right here, this is the heart of it all. The old question was, how can I please the Google algorithm? But the new, smarter question is, how can I genuinely help the person who just landed on my page? And when you start focusing on clarity, speed, and trust for the user, well, pleasing the algorithm just kind of happens on its own. And that's the beautiful part. You're not trying to game the system anymore. You're actually aligning your goals with Google's goals. By making your page super helpful and super fast, you are literally helping Google do its job better.
And trust me, that is the most sustainable SEO strategy you can possibly have. All right, so let's make this super practical for you. Here is a checklist you can use to go through your own content and a quick guide on how to actually measure your success so you know it's working. Just ask yourself these simple questions for every important page on your site. And I especially love that point about checking on a low-end Android phone. In a lot of places, like Nigeria, where this strategy was tested, that's how a huge chunk of your audience is seeing your site. For them, speed and clarity aren't just nice things to have, they're absolutely essential. And you don't have to guess if this stuff is working. The data will tell you the story. Keep your eyes on Google Search Console. Are your impressions and rankings going up? And in your analytics, are people staying on the page longer? Are they scrolling down further? Are they clicking that button? Those are the signs of a happy, satisfied user. This quote from the article really just says it all, doesn't it? It's not always the website with the most pages or the article with the highest word count that wins. A lot of the time, it's the one that's the clearest and the fastest. When you respect your users' time, you earn their trust and ultimately their attention. So the big takeaway here is really simple. Stop chasing the algorithm and start serving your user. So think about your most important piece of content right now. What is the one thing, the one quick win you can give your visitor in those first 30 seconds? Figure that out. That's your first step.